we are going to take a look at the VFW's 2025 legislative priority goals. And yes, there is a statement that says, and I quote, never reduce one veteran's benefits to pay for another. Yes, that's alarming to me. Now, before you go all crazy on me, let me just go ahead and pull up the VFW's priority goals so you can see what I see, so no one here is crazy pants, okay? I will zoom in just a little bit. Okay, here we go. Boom. This is it. Now, this is the top brochure piece. The meat and potatoes are going to be down here at the bottom. Now, starting with the budget, okay, to fully fund relevant programs for veteran service members and their families, Congress must, and then we have 4 bullet points here, ensure sufficient timely appropriations and proper budget oversight for the VA, authorize VA to receive reimbursements from TRICARE and Medicare, never reduce one veteran's benefits to pay for another. I'm going to be honest with you. I have no idea what that is in reference to. I'm going to be sending an email to the VFW's National Legislative Director, Pat Murray. He's a great dude. He's been in my house. He's been in this basement before on this channel to speak about this exact thing on VFW priorities and VA claims and claim charts and all that stuff. So I'm sure he'll get back to me, but I'm absolutely going to ask him what that's in reference to. And then any updates, I'll at a minimum have a pinned comment or make another video explaining that. But yes, alarms are going off. Wee woo, wee woo, wee woo right now. Okay. Modernize and reform VA DoD programs that do not meet the needs of service members, veterans, and families. That screams BDD to me, but we'll see. Okay. Disability assistance and memorial affairs. To ensure veterans and their survivors have timely access to earned benefits, Congress and VA must crack down on unaccredited claim consultants known as claim sharks. It wouldn't be the VFW's brochure if we didn't see that. Study all toxic and environmental exposures and implement programs to ensure healthcare and benefits are provided to all exposed. All right. Properly oversee and update the modernized appeals process, digital claims processing, and antiquated examination processes. Don't even get me started on antiquated examination process. Increase dependency and indemnity compensation. That word always gets me. DIC, burial allowances, and other benefits for survivors. Improve the accuracy of disability compensation claims related to military sexual trauma. I'm pretty sure everyone can support that one there. And then lastly, here at the bottom, we have ensure that earned VA benefits are never unjustly reduced. Okay. Education, employment, and transition assistance. I'm not going to read all of this. I kind of want to speak on these two a little bit. Healthcare here. Eliminate service member veteran suicide, reform dysfunctional communities, community care, strengthen mental health research, all of that stuff, PTSD, improve oversight, women veterans, integrity of TRICARE, okay, all of that, military readiness, sure, and then national security. Okay, let's focus on why this matters right here, specifically from the VFW's perspective. It's my opinion, and I'm going off the cusp here. This is off the top of my head. It's my opinion that veterans should be involved. You know, what does that look like? At the very high end of the spectrum, you're involved in your legislative processes in your local community. You're in contact with your representatives when a bill's on the House floor or the Senate floor. You're doing emails, you're doing all that stuff, and that's asking a lot. So that's way over here. On the minimum end, at bare minimum, especially those receiving compensation, I really, at a minimum, what I think every veteran should do is join a national level VSO, right? The VFW, I'm a member of the VFW post 1503. That's what I prefer because it's veterans of foreign wars. I don't partake in VFW events. Now I am going to go to the national conference, just like I did last year. I'm hoping to bring the camera set up, record, talk about the VA claim clinic. All of that stuff is here. And yes, it is in Ohio, the 126th from August 9th to the 13th. Okay. And I didn't even share my screen, but there it is. Bam. Hold on. Go back, big dog. Go back. Here we go. 126, Columbus, Ohio. Boom. I'm likely going to be there, but more to follow on that. Okay. But at a bare minimum, veterans should join their VSO. American Legion, DAV, I really don't care. I personally just prefer the VFW because if I am going to partake in these events, I would rather talk to someone who I know is a veteran of a foreign war to some extent. Okay, now the criteria is a little weird. For instance, if you have the KDSM, which is the Korean Defense Service Medal, that rates to be a member of the VFW, right? Then that's a lot different than OEF or OIF. But so there's some give or take there. But regardless, that's just my personal preference. I like to speak to those people. Join, because there are people, these organizations are the only, if you're not advocating for yourself, it's organizations like the VFW, like the American Legion, like the DAV that are advocating for us on the legislative side, right? You look at HVAC, you're constantly going to see VFW reps within the House Veteran Affairs Committee testifying, giving data, doing all that stuff. And so, yes, do a lifetime membership. It's a one-time benefit. Get over it, okay? That's my 2 cents there. Anyways, what do you think that what we discuss here is in reference to? I don't want to make any guesses because these are really, really big statements, and I'd rather just let the VFW speak for themselves on that. Now, I do have a guess, which I'm going to keep to myself. But I'll do an update here either in the pinned comments or through another video. But yeah, that's all I got in this one. Go VFW, go team, good stuff.